Matt Eberflus spoke to the press today and gave us some injury updates. Justin Fields will speak to the media today after practice. I may do another quick update on that one if any news breaks from Justin Fields' press conference. So we had a couple of updates from Coach Flus himself. The first one I want to talk about is Lucas Patrick. We had been waiting for word on Patrick's potential return, but it looks like that will not be happening this year. Coach Flus said Patrick recently underwent surgery and will not be back this season. He didn't explain why Patrick just had surgery, just that he will not be returning this season and is focused on getting healthy for the off-season and next year. I imagine they tried to let the broken toe heal without surgery. He had some kind of setback and required surgery, and his season is now over. This one hurts. We got to see Lucas Patrick play center for less than 2 offensive drives all season long. Both those drives ended in scores. It's brutal, and it looks like Sam Mustipher could be the starting center the rest of the way. I am still hoping that Dieter gets his shot at some point. I don't believe he could be worse than Mustipher has been so far this season. This news hurts in my opinion. I've been waiting to see this offensive line with Patrick at center and not having Mustipher in the lineup all season long. It looks like we may have to wait until next season until we get to see that now. Next up, Flus gave an update on Justin Fields. This is the one everyone has been waiting for, so he confirmed a couple of things today. First off, Justin Fields will not be going on the injured reserve. Flus confirmed that himself. I'll let you hear parts of the press conference at the end of the video. Stay tuned if you want to listen to that. Second, Fields has already been cleared for practice. Coach Flus declined to comment on his status for this weekend other than if he's ready to go, he'll be out there. He said they will monitor him during today's walkthrough. They will then have a shorter practice tomorrow and then a full regular practice on Friday. Basically, how Fields responds today, tomorrow, and Friday in practice will determine whether or not he plays. Justin Fields is a warrior, and if he's been cleared to practice already, I think the odds are trending towards him playing this weekend. I was obviously thinking about his long-term health and our draft position when I suggested we let him rest. This is a tough decision. If Justin is able to play, he will do everything in his power to get out there. There is some other news that could help some of the momentum out of Justin Fields playing. The Jets have announced that Zach Wilson will not start this weekend. He is being benched, and Mike White will be the starting quarterback for the New York Jets. As noted in previous videos, Justin is 3-0 versus quarterbacks drafted in the same class as him, already taking out Trey Lance, Davis Mills, and Mac Jones already. I'm sure he wanted his shot at Zach Wilson too. Without Wilson playing, maybe, just maybe, the coaching staff decides to let Fields rest for a week. The Jets have a dominant defensive line and excel at pressuring quarterbacks. This will be something we have to monitor as the week goes forward. But to all the people telling me Fields wouldn't play again this year, it is sure looking like he will. Justin Fields will speak to the media in less than an hour. If anything substantial comes from that, I will update you guys. I'll play part of Flus's press conference here at the end of the video. If you want to listen to that, stay tuned. I have a lot of videos coming today and over the Thanksgiving weekend. I appreciate everyone who watches. Hit that like button for me. And until next time, bear down.
Similar to what we did for the Thursday game, so we'll do a walkthrough. We just had meetings today, walkthrough today, and then tomorrow we'll have bring them in earlier because it's Thanksgiving, a shortened down practice, and then get them out after the practice there. But we've adjusted our meeting schedule to accommodate that, and then Friday will be normal. We'll do a fast Friday in the indoor, and then same thing Saturday in travel. So that's kind of the adjustment for the week going forward. Justin remains day-to-day. Okay, he's been cleared to practice today. And again, since it's a walkthrough, the estimation is that he would be limited in practice. So that's where he is right now. And again, we'll assess that as we go through the week. He's feeling pretty good, and we'll see where it goes from there, day to day. So with that, I'll open up to questions.
And what are you looking for throughout the week to determine if Justin can actually play on Sunday afternoon?
Yeah, just how he's feeling. You know, what the medical staff is saying to him and to us every single day, and obviously we got to put that out every day. And then how he's feeling. You know, how he's feeling when he's moving, when he's throwing, and when he's just going about his business of operating as a quarterback.
If he's day-to-day today, doesn't it make sense that he would be at risk on Sunday of aggravating the injury? I mean,
Yes and no. I mean, we'll see where it goes. We'll see where it goes. I mean, we'll see. Tomorrow will be more of a faster pace. We'll see when he's moving full speed, during that time, during the drill work and stuff like that. So we'll be able to tell.
So day to day, he's not a candidate to go on injured reserve then?
No.
There's conflicting information out there about what the injury actually was. Are you able to clear up, was it dislocated or separated or?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk specifics, but again, he was cleared. He was cleared in a limited fashion today, so.
What kind of, in terms of protecting that shoulder, what kind of risk is there by having him, if he were to play, go forward? I mean, is he, by being cleared, is he at a point where you're not concerned about re-aggravating it or that kind of thing?
Yeah, we'll see where it goes today. We'll see where it goes, and then when we'll get to tomorrow, we'll know more. And I think by Friday, we'll know more. You know, I think it's kind of one of those things where you work through the week, and we'll see where it is, and hopefully we're getting better and better every single day.
But in terms of if he were to play Sunday, is he at enhanced risk of re-aggravating that and dealing with that beyond just one game?
Well, I think whenever you hurt something, and you always have a chance to re-aggravate it, you know? It could be, an ankle, a knee, or whatever that might be. I mean, that's part of the game, right?
Can you learn anything about, you said we'll see how he is today. Can you learn anything about his health from a walkthrough, or are you just talking about just the passage of time? We'll just see if he feels better 24 hours from now.
Yeah, I mean, during a walkthrough, you do movements. You're moving around, you're handing the ball off, you're going through the simulation of running a play. I mean, so we'll see how he feels doing that, and then we'll ramp up tomorrow and ramp up, more on Friday.
You have to wear,
Level of also trying to make sure that Trevor is prepared to play if needed, and juggling those two things over the next 3 days.
No, yeah, that's an important piece to it, for sure. You always got to do that. Your backup's always got to be ready. Trevor's been outstanding, in the meetings. He's, like I said the other day, has great functional intelligence to be able to operate the offense, and he's familiar with the offense.
Does he need additional reps to be able to start, or how do you juggle that?
Yeah, I think that depends on how we go through today. We'll see how Justin feels today, and we'll make adjustments as we go. We've already talked about that.
is Justin going to have to wear a harness or something to protect that area?
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. I don't know. I would suspect that if I were to answer that, I don't want to get into all that. It's harness or not harness.
We know how competitive Justin is. How do you kind of weigh that out when you're asking him how he's feeling, knowing he really wants to be out there and
Yeah, once he's cleared through the medical staff, that's the number one, thing that has to happen. And, then once the player says, yes, I'm good to go, and then the last hurdle is, or the last thing that you have to say, okay, is because of who this guy is he, really truly ready to go. But once the medical staff says he's cleared, that's what their job is. He's cleared to go, and then we got to decide, can he go full speed? Can he operate? It's like anything else, like we had an injury a couple weeks ago with a defensive back. It's like, can he go full speed and can he operate? And that's, up to the player and the coach's eye.